I'm really excited about this. This sort of developed, I didn't tell you I'm Tim Griffin. I guess you figure, you know. But this developed out of this idea that we want to pick one big issue to deal with. We deal with a lot of issues during the year. We have a lot of events. But we want to pick one big issue a year for a summit. Last year, that was human trafficking. And we had over 1,500 people attend that event. And these summits, this is the second one, are geared, yes, to experts, to law enforcement, to others, but they're also just geared to anybody who wants to get more information and be more informed on the issue. So why cybersecurity? Well, we're only as strong with regard to cybersecurity as our weakest link. And today, so much of our lives is connected to each other. Government, individuals, businesses, etc. And in that context, we truly are only as strong as our weakest link. And you don't have to look far if you're wondering, why cybersecurity? Why does it matter? Well, look on the front page of today's Democrat Gazette, the very front page. This is the headline, U.S. : China-sponsored hacking of 3 telecoms. Scope of breach not fully known. Heads up, y'all. There are a lot of people out there that want to do you harm. Some of them may be in this room. Want to do you harm, want to do your family harm, want to do this country harm. A lot of bad actors out there. They are all across the board. Some of them are individuals who want to do you harm that aren't that smart, are going to get caught pretty quickly. Some of them are entities, cartels, whatever, that want to do you harm. Some of them are nation-state actors. You've heard of China. China's been in the news a lot in the last few years, but those who watch security and know about and study security know that China's been at this for a long, long time, playing the long game. And there's a lot of warfare already occurring. We call it gray zone conflict. It's sort of like the Cold War that many of us, hate to say this, but many of us older folks were going to school during the Cold War. And the Cold War didn't involve a lot of tanks and infantry or whatever in our streets, but it was a war of sorts. And we have that sort of thing going on now. Not tanks and soldiers, but cyber attacks. Like I said, some of the vulnerabilities are being exploited by just criminals that want to take your money. You get a lot of those. Sometimes you click on them when you shouldn't. We'll have people talk about that. But some of them are nation-state actors that are looking for competitive advantage, namely China and others. North Korea, for example, Iran. And so I don't think anyone can question why cybersecurity, why now? So what's the point of this summit? So that people will leave more informed, more educated, more ready for the fight, which is basically protecting yourself. If you've got a TRS-80, few people remember that. If you've got a home computer and a printer and it's connected to the internet and that's all you got, you need to be cyber secure. If you're a massive government entity, you need to be cyber secure, certainly. If you're a big company or a small company, you got to be cyber secure. So this is critically important. And I appreciate y'all being here. It's going to be a great 2 days. As you know, we've got some high-profile elected officials. We got private sector leaders. We got a lot of law enforcement leaders. We got a lot of different people here coming at this from different perspectives.